Queer me, shift me, transgress me. Tell my students I'm gay. Tell Chick-fil-A I'm queer. Tell the New York Times I'm straight. Tell the mailman I'm a lesbian. Tell American Airlines I don't know what my gender is. Like me, liking you, like summer blockbuster armrest dates. Make me high with queer gas. Decompress me from centuries of Spanish Inquisition and self-righteous judgments like the blood, my blood that has mixed with the colonizer and the colonized in the extinct and instinct to love. Bust memories of water and heat and hot and breath and beating skin on skin, fluttering. Bruise me into vapors, bleed me into air, fly me over sub-Saharan Africa and Asia and Antarctica. Explode me from the closet of my fears. Graffiti me out of doubt. Bend me like bamboo. Propose to me. Divorce me. Divide me into your spirit. Two-spirit, half-spirit. And shadow me with fluttering tongues and caresses. Beyond head, heart chakras. Fist smashing the djembes between my hesitations. Haiku me into syllables of blossoms and hot sake. De-ethnicize me, declothe me, degender me in bitch braggadocio soprano bass. Magnificat me in vespers of hallelujah and amen. Libate me in halos. Heal me in halls of femi troubadours. I am not afraid to love you, so implant dialects as if they were lilacs in my ear. I am not afraid to love you, so demand me, reclaim me, queerify me. I am Regie Cabico, and I am single and available. And every year that I've been to the festival, it hasn't been 10 years, I keep saying that, I'm still looking for a Calgary guy. So maybe this is the year that'll happen. On the 10th anniversary of one of the most phenomenal festivals that I've ever witnessed and been a part of, a big, big shout out to Sherry D. Wilson. I also just want to say the work that I've had at Banff and what Sherry D. has started has also not made me only a great, better teacher, but also a fabulous artist. I have learned from so many artists who have been in this festival, so I am just happy to see 10 years, because whenever you do something spoken word, you don't know if it's going to last. It's very ephemeral, things come and go, so when you see 10 years like this, it's pretty incredible. So, can I get a little raunchy for you right now? All right, so I wrote that last poem because I've been single. The last time I had sex was during the Civil War. Gosh, and I've been slamming since the Civil War. Harriet Tubman was my slam coach. Coaching slam was a way of entertainment as we were escaping and going up north towards Canada. And that's why slam is a 3-minute time limit, because if you go over time, you die. So anyway, so here's the thing. This is the poem, the last poem. I met this guy in July, and I fell in love with him, and he didn't know that I fell in love with him, but I did. And so we were meeting at a bar, and I was going to tell him that I think we should take this further. And then what happened was cock block. And if you don't know what cock block is, that's when someone else just comes in and steals your guy. So it was very, yeah, it was not good. But I said, you know what, my poems have been about loneliness and isolation and unrequited bitterness. I'm like, screw that, I'm not doing that anymore. So this is the last poem of unrequited love and bitterness. It's called Cock Block, or He's Gonna Fuck Him. He's gonna fuck him. I can taste it. Why did we have to meet at the bar? Wait for him to come back, for him to want me. And why am I fighting with this Puerto Rican guy over a white guy? Oh yeah, Puerto Rican guy, this guy fucked a year ago. Oh, my fingers unfurl to Wolverine claws. Another Oriental diva stabs herself in the breast. I'm a brown fucking swan, and my understudy is in other colonized US territory. May there be fireworks and fury to be celebrated in their tongues. An atomic beehive fills my head. If I grabbed his crotch, this would be over. Puerto Rican guy did not just grab his crotch. My body eats the audacity. I reach for my Captain Morgan's and orange juice and slam it down in the bar like a shard of sunrise into my heart. Maybe he's in love with him. Maybe he's not. And when he's done studying for his law exam, he will flash his gumbo smile. He'll bury his Cajun eyes in my skin. All his tricks drift down a bayou. Orpheus rises and can't believe this shit. He plays Sending the Clowns on the Lyre. He really is gonna fuck him. Puerto Rican guy lives in Logan's Circle. I hope his air conditioning breaks in the heat wave. May the electricity be damned in Logan's Circle. Everybody's lived through what I'm going through. I'm not afraid of comparisons. I know who I am. I'm Regie motherfucking Cabico. I'm kind, I'm smart, and I'm important. I did not just quote Viola Davis from The Help. Oh, army of black women inside me, give me the power to be fierce. Nina Simone, belt me a new dawn. Tina Turner, give me the legs to strut Proud Mary on the cozy asphalt. You don't need another white guy, you need a white guy, Reggie. Oh, what's love got to do with it? You gotta find your strength, Reggie. You gotta roll on. You just gotta roll on. You just gotta roll on out this body. And this is for Asian guys who have considered suicide when the guy you thought would be your summer romance leaves you for another brown guy, like a bag of hot Skittles on the dance floor. We were gonna have jambalaya and chicken adobo and bring back Little Manila from the wreckage. This love affair was gonna be a miraculous loving that would hold back the levees and take back the oil spills, but no. He picked the crotch-grabbing slut he fucked last year. Mermaids sing Hans Christian Andersen sea chanties in my tears, and day is rising like a shroud around a death-stricken heart.
Oh, all right.
That was July. I'm getting over it. I'm over it. So give me some time. There's a lot of singing here. It was like shake, rattle, and roll. And like last night, I was so tired. I don't know if I can shake, rattle, and roll, but this is my only singing poem. It's called There's No Place Like the Ghetto, or If Tracy Chapman Sang Judy Garland Songs. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. And if he is a wizard, then we can move out of the shelter. There are a lot of poems that are based on dreams, like, if you dream of an apple, it means you'll fall in love or you'll die. So I'm going to do a poem. It's from a series that I wrote called The Twilight Stories. I give you the topic of the dream, and instead of telling you what it means, I'll give you the dream in 4 sentences. 1, Judge Judy. I am taking my mom to court because she never lets me go on field trips. The child is always right, she says. My mom throws a lollipop at Judge Judy's face. The sheriff peels the sucker to reveal that Judge Judy is really Judy Garland. 2, chocolate martinis. I am on a gondola staring at the sunset. When I open my mouth, A lady's operatic voice comes out. I yawn, and a note of doom. A disastrous quake hits Rome. I reach for my chocolate martinis, but they're gone. I think the diva drank them. 3. Tooth Fairy. The Tooth Fairy is wearing a bomber jacket and jeans. Are you gay? I ask him. No, he says, I'm a fairy. I offer to buy some teeth from him. For $1, I get a grab bag. Those are my baby teeth, I tell him. Then you can just have them, he says, and disappears. I started to write poetry because I went through a quarter-life crisis, and as soon as my poems came out, that's when I came out. And I was dating this older guy named Don, and he said, Reggie, you're not writing about us, are you? And I said, no, Don, I'm not. But I am writing a fiction piece about dating an older guy. The chapter's called Don. But I spell it with 2 N's. And he said, Reggie, you're crazy. I can't go out with you. And I said, I can't help it, Don. You bring out the writer in me. Your breasts are couplets. Your body is a sonnet. Your thoughts are my soliloquy. Your kiss is imagery. Your eyes are iambic. Your tongue is trochaic. Your touch is stream of consciousness. Your complexity is Eliot. Your neck is Steinbeck. Your stubble is cacophony. Your presence is from fantasy. Your brilliance is Ashbury. Your ass is assonance. Your penis is epic. You had to see it. It looked like a piece of salmon from Safeway. I couldn't get to Safeway because every time I go, I think about Don and I just break down. Your torso is a tonka. Your rambling is a renga. Your fucking is foreshadowing. Your sighs are the climax. Your orgasms are onomatopoeia, 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 onomatopoeia. Your clinging is section. Your ejaculation is sprung rhythm. Your testicles are testaments. Your backbones are stanzas. Your viewpoints omnipotent. I see you in epilogue, going, gone. And I teach poetry to kindergarten kids, and they love that poem. I love working with kids. They're really emotional. Like when you hit them, they'll start crying. So I do birthdays too, and bar mitzvahs. And if you give me a check, I will be there. I'm going to close with this piece. I'm not really gay, it's just a marketing strategy. I'm making too much money being gay, I cannot afford to be straight in these economic times. So, all you gay men out there, Occupy Reggie is the movement. Find me on Facebook, Occupy Reggie. Yeah, if you want to make out with a gay Filipino guy, see me after the show. And so, Nina, Nina, look at the sky. April clouds hang a fat sappy syrup on my satisfy. Played you Monday nights, my day unbearable as a wool coat in April. Came back to find my bed empty as a tire swing in winter. Nina, in my saddest hour you have crooned me over a cruel block of loneliness. When unrequited love is an Italian bartender who flirts with you from the torso and offers you more lies than a tiramisu. Yes, Nina, Monday night I was so terribly sad, sadder than a parlor of long veils, carrying groceries up too many flights of stairs, and the sound of your voice, so full and broad-shouldered, made the day with all its drama into bangles and diamonds. Nina, you made me a culinary priestess, You placed a bojangling spell on me, singing above the sizzling oil as I pranced like a tiger among the tambourines and tin cans. The raindrops applauded, and the single wineglass wept because I found my inner Nina. Nina, Nubian Mona Lisa, woman painted with Egyptian mascara. You use silence the way a woman's figure made Jesus bend at the knees, bend, ache, break to the will of your beautifully blessed contralto, crackling bittersweet as you held a phrase long enough for green finches to fly out the winter gloom. Nina, the storyteller. Nina, a river, lonely as hell. Nina, tossed like an ark full of sparrows. You can honky-tonk the bones of Cali and steal the lightning from her toes. Listen, Nina, I think it's going to rain again. Human kindness is overflowing, flowing harder, even in the cruelest times.
Wow.